Chapter 5, Bond Evaluation.
Hi, my name is Asna. This video will elaborate on bond valuation. Enjoy.
Learning objectives. At the end of this chapter, you should be able to explain the various categories of bond. Calculate the value of a bond via a financial calculator. Illustrate the computation of yield to maturity and yield to call. What is a bond? A long-term debt instrument in which a borrower agrees to make payments of principal and interest on specific dates to the bondholders. Bonds are issued when companies want to borrow smaller amounts of money from numerous lenders. Here are some of main features in bond. This is the basic flow for bond valuation. As you can see, bondholder invest money or brought bond from a firm. Firm then issue bond to the holder. They either receive coupon interest or par value after the bond have matured. There are 10 type of bond categories. Valuing bonds. A bond is selling at par value when the coupon interest rate is equivalent to market rate. How to value bond. The calculations is as follow. These are the steps to calculate the bond value on your calculator. Valuing bonds. A bond is selling higher than the par value when the coupon interest rate is higher than the market rate. The value of a bond is higher than its par value. It is called a premium bond. Please see the calculations as follow. These are the steps on calculating bond value on your calculator. Valuing bonds. A bond is selling lower than the par value when the coupon interest rate is lower than the market rate. The value of a bond is lower than its par value. It is called a discount bond. Please see the calculations as follow. These are the steps on calculating bond value on your calculator. Yield to maturity. YTM. Yield to maturity is the rate of return anticipated on a bond, if it is held until the maturity date. It is earned by the bondholder upon selling a bond at maturity. In order to calculate yield to maturity, please see the following calculation. Yield to call, YTC. It is the rate of return that investor would earn if he bought a callable bond at its current market price and held it until the call date. This yield is valid only if the security is called prior to maturity. In order to calculate yield to call, please see the calculations as follow. Default risk. The possibility that a bond issuer will default by failing to repay interest in timely manner. If an issuer defaults, bondholders will receive less than the promised return.
That's all for Chapter 5, Bond Valuation. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.